Sometimes Percy takes stone trucks to the other end of the line.
One day, Henry puffed wearily into the station. He wanted to rest in the shed, but Percy was talking to Bill and Ben, the twin tank engines. He was telling them about the time he had braved bad weather to help Thomas. "It was raining hard. Water swelled under my boiler," said Percy dramatically. "I couldn't see where I was going, but I struggled on." "Ooh, Percy, you are brave," said Bill. "Well, it wasn't anything really," smiled Percy.
Modestly.
"Water's nothing to an engine with determination." "Tell us more, Percy," said Ben. "What are you engines doing here?" hissed Henry suddenly. "This shed is for the Fat Controller's engines. Go away." "Silly things," Henry snorted as Bill and Ben ran off. "They're not silly," said Percy.
Percy had been enjoying himself. He was cross because Henry had sent them away.
"They are silly. They're not silly."
"They are silly."
They're not silly. They are silly.
"And so are you," muttered Henry.
"Water's nothing to an engine with determination. Huh!" "Anyway," said cheeky Percy, "I'm not afraid of water. I like it."
Percy ran off to the harbour singing.
Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
"No one ever lets me forget the time I wouldn't come out of the tunnel, in case the rain spoilt my paint," huffed Henry. When Percy reached the harbour,
Feeling pleased with himself. Silly old Henry, he chuckled.
he found Thomas on the quay. Thomas was looking at an old board.
On the quay.
It read,
"Danger!"
"Engines must not pass this board." "We mustn't go past it," Thomas said. "That's orders." "Why?" asked Percy. "Danger means falling down something," replied Thomas wisely. "I went past danger once," he said, "and fell down a mine." Percy looked beyond the board. "I can't see a mine," he said. He didn't know that the foundations of the quay had sunk, and that the rails now sloped downward to the sea. "Stupid board," said Percy crossly.
Percy made a plan.
For days and days afterwards he tried to sidle past it, but his driver stopped him every time.
No, you don't, he would say.
Then Percy made a plan. One day,
At the top station,
as he made his way to the harbour, he whispered to the trucks, "Will you give me a bump when we get to the quay?" The trucks were surprised. They had never been asked to bump an engine before,
they giggled and chattered about it the whole way down.
all the way through the journey.
Whoa, Percy, whoa, said his driver, and Percy checked obediently at the distant signal.
"The driver doesn't know my plan," chuckled Percy.
On,
On, laughed the trucks.
Percy thought they were helping. I'll pretend to stop at the station, but the trucks will push me past the board. Then I'll make 'em stop. I can do that whenever I like. If Percy hadn't been so conceited, he would never have been so silly. Every wise engine knows that you cannot trust trucks.
They reached the quay. Percy's brakes groaned. That was the signal for the truck.
Go on,
Go on, go on,
go on,
"Go on, go on!"
they yelled.
and surged forward together. They gave Percy a fearful bump.
And bump Percy's driver and fireman off the footplate.
Ow!
Oh!
Ow!
Said Percy, sliding past the board.
The day was misty.
The rails were slippery. His wheels wouldn't grip.
Percy was frantic. That's enough!
That's enough!
He hid. It was too late. Once on the slope,
He tobogganed helplessly down, crashed through the buffers, and
he slithered down into the sea. Percy was sunk. You are a very disobedient engine. Percy knew that voice. He groaned.
the foreman borrowed a small boat and rowed the Fat Controller around.
Please, sir, get me out, sir.
Please, sir.
Please, sir, get me out, sir. I'm truly sorry, sir,
Said Percy. Get me out.
I'm truly sorry, sir.
Sir, I'm truly sorry, sir.
No, Percy,
Said the Fat Controller.
we cannot do that till high tide. I hope it will teach you to obey orders. Yes, sir. Percy shivered miserably. He was cold. Fish were playing hide-and-seek through his wheels. The tide rose higher and higher.
Percy shivered.
He was feeling his position more and more deeply every minute.
It was
Nearly
dark when the men brought floating cranes to rescue Percy.
cleared away the trucks and lifted Percy out.
Percy was too cold and stiff to move by himself. So the next day he was sent to the works on Henry's goods train. Well, 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 chuckled Henry. Did you like the water? No, muttered Percy. I am surprised, smiled Henry. You need more determination, Percy. Water's nothing to an engine with determination, you know.
Ha ha!
Perhaps you would like it better next time. But Percy is quite determined that there won't be a next time.